Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers.
Set to kick off.
Young Kweku has it all teed up. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Return coming here from the 12. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
At the 48-yard line.
Vegas! Ready to look! Touchdown!
Working from the gun, Williams. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And the 49ers force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series. And an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Liking 18! Steady!
And first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And they take him down right along the 30.
Complete to Glad McConkey. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Sends this to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This taken from the 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Bolton has it. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Koo on now for the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, it's Bigsby. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 43.
Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer.
They run it again with Bigsby. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
up. Vegas, Vegas.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Williams again. That'll be Cox. Here's Ty Chandler. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give up the gun to Bigsby. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
4 yards.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll run this with Bigsby. Played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
LeBron, what is up?
Carry here for Bigsby. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Panthers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Caleb Williams, the touchdown! My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Lewis in the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch. and that quarterback will find you again.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Okay, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
He gets this down to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Chop 60, nice.
Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 49ers take a 13-point lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. He'll work against the blitz. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 3rd and short. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Intended target was his running back, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. The play fake now. Willis to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. That's completed right side. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers make it a 3-possession game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Handoff here for Bigsby. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and 2. Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now it's Bigsby. Jukes away from one. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, set. Here we go. Pivot.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Vegas! Ready, set.
Now here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. A give right side, here's Bigsby. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yes!
Here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Push! Ready, set. Vegas!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Williams throwing on 4th. He's got it to his running back. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Willis now. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Catches made down the right sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Let's go. 18.
19 Tiger, 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Warrior, 70.
No play action. Here's Willis. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
70 ranges, 70 ranges.
Willis. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Yeah, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Yes. What is it on? Up, punch, fires, punch.
Off the play fake, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
What is up? Yes. Level.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Pulled in at the 20. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Roll, roll, roll. Ready,
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw left side, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
ready.
On the give, it's Brooks. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
49er, 1st down. A gain of 30. And a 49er, 1st down.
Brooks on the counter. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the 49ers continue piling onto this lead.
Panthers 14. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready, truck. Yes, yes.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again. Nick Bolton has it. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Brooks bouncing out of it from the pistol. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Design quarterback run here. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Go now.
Here's Brooks. works for the touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Panthers 14. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Biggie Angels, Biggie.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Run it up.
Williams off the play fake. For big yards on the right side. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First down throw by Williams. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready to run.
To the air yet again, Williams. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Slam left. Slam left.
Here we go. Motion.
Guilty.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Ready to run.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Officially no gain on 3rd and goal, so decision time now from the 5. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
What?
Desperation time here. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Hands off here for Brooks. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Running once more with Brooks. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 4th and short. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Williams to throw on 1st. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Panthers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Panthers 21. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Mike, Panther 11.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's
what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Come on.
Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
A 6-yard
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
The play fake. Now Willis to throw. Fits it through the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Deputy! 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lions. Ready.
Willis on the design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers continue piling it on here in the 4th.
Touchdown, 49ers.
They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead.
Panthers 21. Youngway Koo is set to
Koo
kick
all
off.
lined up and ready to boot this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Alert. Biggie Angel.
Check the highlight twin. Watch the twin.
Punch flyers. Punch. Filthy. Club Dilly.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Working from the gun, Williams. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw, Williams. Gets it to him on the screen. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Vegas. Punch flyers.
1st down, Williams. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready, sit up.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Hits his running back. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st down from the 42.
Sit up. Vegas.
On play action, here's Williams. Henry on the catch. And they bring him down around the 34. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Again, it's Williams. And he's got it, in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. But it's not. Tom, 32.
Here's Williams again. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
28. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returnable from the 2. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On second down, it's Brooks. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Okay,
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job.
There he goes on the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers keep running away with this. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead.
63. Panthers 28. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready, set. Yes, 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 yes. Vegas, Vegas.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
Yes, 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 yes. Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs.
Williams from the gun. Lays out left side and gets it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas.
Here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
What is up?
Here he goes. One final shot. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs.